Es war einmal südlich der Zaubererwelt von Hogwarts, wo Zauberer, Kobolde, Muggel und Schlammblüter friedlich miteinander lebten. Weil die Kobolde böse abhängig waren von dunkler Magie, so wie mein Cousin von Weed, schmiedeten sie Pläne, die Zaubererwelt zu unterwerfen, um sich so ein cremiges Leben zu verschaffen. Aber ich, Danny DeNinio, spiele dieses Spiel, um die Kobolde davon abzuhalten, unschuldige Wesen in die THC-Abhängigkeit zu bringen. Willkommen zu Hogwarts Legacy. So, liebe Leute, es geht weiter. In der letzten Folge habe ich mich ja nur aufgeregt und jetzt wird es hoffentlich wieder ein bisschen besser. So, ich habe jetzt 2 Hauptquests zur Auswahl. Triff Deke oder triff Sebastian. Ich habe mal wieder Bock auf Sebastian. Ist der einzig coole in diesem Spiel. Achso, warte mal, ich hätte ja direkt dahin gehen können. Mann. Auf Karte finden. Wo zum Fick ist der denn? Holy shit. Wow. Wow. Okay, das wird eine lange Reise. Ich reise mal erstmal hier hin und dann... Was ist denn besser, mit dem Besen einfach dahin zu fliegen oder zu laufen? Aber ehrlich gesagt gar keinen Bock dahin zu laufen. Warte mal. Was davon ist jetzt... Hier, ne? Da lang.
Revelio.
Erstmal gegen Baum geflogen. Okay, ich glaube, es war gut. Revelio. Wow. Okay, es gibt noch relativ viel zu entdecken, aber irgendwann später. Wir müssen Progress machen.
This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. Revelio.
Muss ich tief fliegen um die... Warte mal, erstmal hier... Schnellreisepunkt. Mann, ist so dumm, dass man da direkt 2 Meter davor stehen muss, damit das Ding sich aktiviert.
Revelio.
Die Landschaft ist aber echt geil gemacht. Das muss man wirklich sagen. Das ist gut gemacht. Oh, wieder diese komischen Ballons. Kein Bock, die jetzt zu machen. Was ist denn das da für ein Schloss? Was? Warum kein Zugriff? Ende der Karte oder was? Alter. Piss dich mal.
Revelio.
Das Schloss, das ist geil. Okay, wird noch... Ich glaube, da werden noch einige Parts kommen von Hogwarts Legacy. Ich weiß gar nicht, der wievielte Part das hier ist. 24 oder so, glaube ich. Bin mir aber nicht sicher. So, schon wieder warten auf Nacht.
You made it.
Ja, normal.
Enjoying the view. Keeping an eye on things.
Die Brille.
Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the 3 of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way.
Okay, dein Onkel war ein Auror oder ist noch ein Auror?
Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier, with Ranrock's lot wandering
Revelio.
all the time. Everyone stays out of sight.
Im Hochland, okay.
Here we are.
Was ist denn
My
das
sister
für
should
eine
be just inside.
Hobbithöhle, ey. Gucken, wie die Schwester aussieht.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you...
Die ist ein bisschen jung.
What I think it is.
We've been over this before.
Hey!
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Was ist denn das für ein Bastard von Onkel?
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor
Okay.
Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for. Revelio. Confringo. Incendio. Glacius. Incendio.
Jetzt soll ich doch nochmal mit denen sprechen.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
It could be that you've not yet discovered the cure.
Ah, you sound like Sebastian, thinking you know better than the healers at St. Mungo's.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
Junge, so ein Bastard.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
Die Klappe.
I'm sorry about earlier.
Revelio.
Bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Warte mal. Er schläft hier und sie dann da und das ist einfach nur so ein Vorhang davor. Tolle Privatsphäre. Liebe Anne, Hogwarts ist ohne dich nicht dasselbe. Naja, Sharp ist genauso übel wie immer, aber du weißt, was ich meine. Ich hoffe, du fühlst dich besser, Sebastian.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cozy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by.
Hä, was sind das für
I wish you
Menschen?
well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Sie ist krank, der Bruder reißt sich den Arsch auf, um irgendwas zu machen. Und die so, Verachtung einfach nur so, ja, hör auf damit, ey, bist voll der Spaß, so. Ohne Sinn.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
Entschuldigung angenommen.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened.
Vielleicht hat der
Ranrock's loyalists are
Pedo-Onkel sie
capable
auch
of so
verflucht.
much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
Bro, hast du es mit eigenen Augen angesehen? Also, der Onkel war schon ein bisschen verdächtig.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it. Only good wizard is a dead.
Accio! Confringo!
Human to worry.
Accio!
I will make you pay.
Accio!
I won't.
Glacius!
Is that the best you can do? You're so very.
Confringo! Accio!
Komm mal her, hier ran.
Confringo!
You've made your last mistake. You will suffer.
Accio! Incendio! Protego! Accio! Incendio! Confringo! Glacius! Confringo!
I won't. Such arrogance.
Accio! Glacius! Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Glacius! Incendio!
I won't.
I
Ich
confess,
hoffe, den Glaciers Zauberspruch... Bro.
I tried to warn you.
Sei mal jetzt leise kurz. Ich hoffe, den Glaciers, den Frier-Zauberspruch kann man auch noch upgraden, dass der auf andere übergeht, wenn die nebeneinander stehen. Weil das kacke so, die stehen genau nebeneinander und nur der eine friert ein. Aber ich kann keine mehr tragen, okay.
Revelio. Those loyalists deserved what they got.
Couldn't agree more. This is where it happened. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flames were shooting from the estate. Before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried someone had been hurt, she came face to face with a horde of goblins, frantically trying to stamp out the flames. Suddenly, an icy voice drifted out from somewhere in the smoke. Children should be seen and not heard. A blinding blast followed. They didn't even give her a chance to run.
Hä, children should be seen and not heard? Verstehe ich nicht. Also warum wurde sie verflucht, wenn man Kinder sehen soll, aber nicht hören soll?
It seems an awfully violent response to a child wandering by. What were they trying to hide?
My thoughts exactly. It may be grasping at Billywigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me to whoever cursed Anne. Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure.
Perhaps you're right. The loyalists are everywhere, but they do seem to be spending a lot of time here, and it's likely they're hiding something.
And at Rookwood Castle. Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio. Whose home is
Achso,
this?
ich muss mich ja gar nicht.
Bit abandoned long since I've lived
Revelio.
here. Rumor was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. I've heard goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more.
Ey, eine einzige Münze. Alter, dieses Spiel, ne?
This well looks familiar.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, das ist doch der Brunnen aus dieser Vision von der Alten, ne? Diese andere Fünftklässlerin.
Revelio. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor, hundreds of years ago.
Who? What do you...
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was a little girl and a drought. The keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganark. She was one of the keepers.
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, not like Quidditch. They call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the vault at Gringotts.
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories left by keepers. Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keepers hundreds of years ago. If I didn't know
Indeed,
you,
bro.
I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is all a bit much, isn't it, when you put it like that? The point is, we both have good reason to search this house. You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the keepers.
Revelio, look at this.
Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Accio. Only one way to find out.
Compulso! Revelio.
Digga, da wäre ich auch von hier reingekommen. Also, schon ja Bullshit.
Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be
Was für
something
ein
here
Blocken,
worth a closer
Alter.
look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
Ich bin hierher gekommen, um zu lernen, aber jetzt will ich helfen. Mein innerer Konflikt wird täglich schärfer. Es fühlt sich an, als wollte meine Magie heilen und helfen, aber ich würde sie gewaltsam daran hindern. Soll ich alle Hoffnung fahren lassen? Werde ich dann nicht ewig bereuen, nicht mehr getan zu haben? Ich kann ihnen nicht in die Augen sehen und dabei doch zugleich wissen, dass ich ihren Herzschmerz lindern könnte. Ich habe heute gesehen, dass der Mann, der mich so an meinen Vater erinnerte, das Lager verlassen hat. Sicher kann nichts schiefgehen, wenn ich ihm helfe, oder? Wie gehe ich denn runter? Ich könnte meine Untersuchungen fortführen, sicherlich, aber das wäre nur ein glücklicher Nebeneffekt davon, mit dieser Fähigkeit Gutes zu tun.
Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio.
Komme ich denn hier weiter? Es ist meine zweite Woche im Lager. Jeden Tag kommen mehr. Die Muggelärzte und sogar ein paar unserer eigenen Heiler tun für sie, was sie können. Die Trauer ist allgegenwärtig. Wer die Seuche übersteht, ist für immer durch seinen Verlust gezeichnet. Ein Fieber kann zurückgehen, die Haut mag heilen und sich vernarben, aber diese entsetzliche Leere bleibt. Ich habe einen Mann gesehen, etwa so alt wie mein Vater, der sein Kind verloren hat. Es war unerträglich. Ich fühlte den Drang, ihm etwas Erleichterung zu verschaffen. Ich glaube, die anderen könnten falsch liegen. Ich habe die Macht, diesen armen Seelen zu helfen. Es scheint mir ebenso grausam zu sein, ihnen nicht zu helfen, wie es grausam wäre, sie von ihrem Leiden zu erlösen.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this.
The fuck?
Lumos.
Ja, und wie komme ich hier weiter?
Incendium.
Okay.
You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
I know it sounds strange, but
Honestly, nothing you say sounds strange to me anymore.
fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window. This has happened before.
I'm listening.
I think it's to do with my ability to see traces of ancient magic.
But you said you didn't really understand it, and that you couldn't wield it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft from here. Ominous will be flawed.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else about this for now. Even Ominous.
Understood. Well then, invisible, secret, ancient magic passageway? Here we come. I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look.
Hä?
Why hide a triptych here? Revelio.
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Das sagt mir nichts.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Cian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Was ist denn ein Skriptorium? Ich weiß nicht, was ein Skriptorium ist. Aber werde ich wohl halt irgendwann herausfinden, ne? Leute, vielen Dank wieder fürs Einschalten und bis zum nächsten Mal. Haut da rein.